Welcome. I am of course a llama, on account of looking like a llama. There's a lot of Counter-Strike 2 skins and I don't think I've seen them all. So here are some skins that you probably have not seen before. Also join the llama army by subscribing. We don't go to war, we only yap. Anyways, here's our first skin. It doesn't look like a skin, but it is. The 5.7 anodized gunmetal looks like a default with a little bit of silver on top. One thing I'm going to be asking a lot in this video is why the hell does this thing exist? It's in the alpha collection, so of course it's going to be kind of rare. Also, it does not fit in the alpha collection at all. Almost every single one of the low tier skins in this collection is like camo themed, and then there's just this thing. It's like one of those goats with giant balls. It just doesn't make any sense. Alright, moving on to one of my favorite collections in the game, the baggage collection. I always knew the green plaid skins existed, but I was oblivious to the fact that there was one on the CZ. Feel free to make fun of me for being a fake baggage fan, I guess. This thing actually looks pretty good though, especially in factory new. So this next one might be common knowledge, but until like a month ago, I did not know it was in the dust collection. In the same collection as the blaze, there are two other purple skins next to it. They both kind of look like shit, especially compared to the blaze, but this one is worse. The Glock brass is in the same rarity and same collection as the Deagle blaze, which is crazy to me. When I think about the dust collection, I am thinking of the Deagle blaze and the skins below it like the snake camo. I am not in a million years thinking of the Glock brass. Who at Valve put this goddamn collection together? They had to have known there would be precisely one skin from this collection that would be desirable. That doesn't really seem like how you want to put a collection together, but what do I know? I'm only a llama. So in the last video, I talked about the Negev Blizzard Marbleized, and a couple people in the comments said they had never seen it in their life. So here it is again. But what about the FAMAS contrast spray? I had only ever thought about this skin like once because it's from one of the worst collections in the game and it's ugly as hell. The only thing that this skin has going for it is that it's in the office collection, but it'll still run you about $60 in factory new. Alright, here's a good one. The XM Urban Perforated is in the OG Vertigo collection, and wow, I don't know what to say about this. The OG Vertigo collection really does not have anything going for it except that it's pretty obscure. I guess the Dualies Demolition is alright, if not a little boring. But can I just say how weird collections were back in the day? There wasn't much cohesion between them like we have today. They just kind of put whatever into collections then called it a day. Whatever, moving on. The Sawed-Off Jungle Thicket exists. I had never seen this thing before, which surprised me because it's in the St. Mark collection. But yeah, pretty cool. If you haven't seen any of these skins before, it's definitely because nobody gives a shit about them. They're all kind of expensive too, so it's not something you would see someone buy just because they like it. They're collector's items, like rocks and Funko Pops. I still collect Pokemon cards that I like, so I should not be taking shots. Anyways, here's a skin I did not know existed until 5 minutes ago. The P2000 Grassland Leaves in the Militia collection. It is for some unfathomable reason the only light blue skin in this collection. The Militia collection has 5 blue skins. Why is there one light blue skin? What even is this collection? Let's take a trip to Aztec, may it rest in peace. Apart from the AK Jungle Spray and M4 Jungle Tiger, this is a pretty obscure collection, but I think the Nova is the most obscure. The Nova Forest Leaves is another spray painted ass looking skin that I don't care for, but is also expensive because trade-ups, I guess. The Aztec collection was released August 14th, 2013 in the Arms Deal update, so this is as old as it gets. I don't think this was ever desirable, kind of like Aztec. Whoa, okay, I'm sorry. Of course I'm very nostalgic for it, but it also played like shit, so... Okay, I got one more skin today. Have you ever seen the Galil Hunting Blind? I know I haven't. Well, maybe I had one day, but I probably forgot about it because it's another super early skin that's not particularly good looking. I think it looks a lot like the MP9 Dry Season, but worse somehow. Yeah, this isn't really my thing. It's in the OG Mirage collection, and I don't really think it fits at all here. Bring the 5.7 anodized gunmetal over here and send this one over to the alpha collection and we chillin'. Makes so much more sense to me. Alright, I hope there was at least one you have never seen today. Well, looks like you made it to the case opening. I went looking for the most obscure skins in the game, so I hope there was at least one that you hadn't seen today. As for the case, I have spent a grand total of $50 goddamn dollars and gained back about $7.35. This is a great milestone in Counter-Strike Llama lore. That's enough money to buy this buff frog off of Amazon.